Hey guys, it's Coach Sean McCarthy, and I'm here to share with you my 5 predictions of the social media trends that are going to affect your small business this year in 2018. So stay tuned all the way to the end to get all 5 of those, and also a link to my next video if you're a local business here in the Loveland, Colorado community. Number 1, as you guys have already noticed in 2017, at the end of 2017, there's less Facebook engagement. That's going to continue, and it's only going to get worse as you move forward in 2018. And instead of trying to double down and really work on that engagement piece, what I need you to think about is how do you better leverage Facebook? We're going to get into that here in a little bit of some of those other tools and tips that you can use, but one of those is really consider Facebook's sister. And that Facebook sister is Instagram. And are you present on Instagram? Do you have a business presence on Instagram? And does your Instagram really support, does your Instagram profile and everything that's on there, does that support your brand as a small business? So we're going to see less Facebook engagement. It's going to continue to go down. Even if you're paying for that engagement, you're going to see less and less of that. It's not going to be as effective this year in 2018. Number 2, live streaming. Live streaming video. You've heard me talk about this. You've heard other people talk about this. You have got to embrace live streaming this year. You can live stream with Facebook Live. I use an app called BeLive.tv. Go check it out. There is a little cost associated with that, but they have a free version. And for all of you that are just starting out, maybe you consider using that free version. You get 2 free 20-minute segments a week with the free version. Hey, that's fantastic for most of you small business owners to help you build your tribe. You can live stream on YouTube. YouTube is a huge platform that most small business owners are not using well. You can be the exception. Start using that for your small business. You can also live stream on that sister channel that we talked about, Instagram. Get on there, share a little bit about your business, target your target market on Instagram. Live streaming is where you need to, that's your investment, right? If you need to make one challenge for yourself this year, it's going to be live stream. Can you live stream? Yes, you can. If you have a phone, if you're watching this on a mobile device, you can do it. If you're watching this on a laptop, you can do this. Live stream for your small business in 2018. Number 3, now this is one that you're going to hear a lot of people talking about, and that's influencer marketing. Now, no, I'm not telling you that your small business has to go out and hire some big name celebrity, right, to go promote your brand or promote your small business. But there are influencers in your immediate environment. There are influencers in your immediate community. There are influencers who are connected to your industry and already connected to your brand. You just need to tap into who those people are, right? So you have got to figure out who is it that you can connect with? Who are some of your peers that you can get to actually get involved with together to promote both of your brands, both of your small business. So that also sounds a little bit like collaboration or joint ventures. You've heard me talk about joint ventures before. That's 2 businesses really leveraging each other and trying to figure out how can I grow my audience by sharing some of the content, by sharing some of the products and services that I offer to a colleague of mine that I see at networking events on a regular basis. Here's another one that I want you to consider. When we talk about influence marketing, that's also talking about reviews and testimonials. Not only getting them for your business, but going out and giving them to the businesses that you work alongside, that you work with, that you support, right? We all love it when somebody says, hey, you got to go see this movie. It was great, and we talk about it. We listen to our peers. We listen to our colleagues. We listen to our network. You have to be an influencer yourself. Go out and integrate with your network of people around you. Now that's a great connection to number 4, and number 4 is stories. Now if you go look this up and you look at other trends that people are talking about, social media trends for 2018, you're going to hear a lot about Instagram stories. I want you to take Instagram away from that because that's a small section of this, but listen. People want to listen to stories. We all love a good story. Commercials now. If you haven't watched the Super Bowl yet, you're going to see commercials that are all geared around stories. The idea here is marketing has always embraced stories. Now it's available to you as a small business. You have to consider Instagram stories. You have to consider sharing your story, your personal stories, your employees' stories, your business story on the social media platforms that you're already involved with. Consider how you can share your story live and in person. Do your customers know what is really why you do business? What's your purpose? What's that all about? Because if not, you're not sharing your story, and that's how you're going to connect with other people. That's how you're going to build relationships that are going to sustain your business long into the future, long past 2018. But 2018, if you have not already begun sharing your story, you have to make a commitment to do that. This is not just a trend that's going to go away. It was a major part of 2017. It's going to be a part of 2018. And long into the future, stories are not going away. Why not start sharing yours and connecting with your customer and your target market and your network of people? Number 5, and stick around, I got a great bonus for you. If you stick around, there is not a number 6, but there's a special bonus one. Number 5 is messaging platforms, right? So what we're talking about here is, if you go and look this up, you're going to find out there's a whole lot of information out there about chat bots. I know. And we don't have enough time in this video to go over chat bots and how you, as a small business owner, should use them. And I don't want you necessarily going down that rabbit hole, but I do want you to know what it is. A chat bot is like an automated email service, right? So if you're not using autoresponders in your business now, chat bots are going to be one step way deep for you. So don't worry about that. I'm going to show you how you can still take full advantage of messenger platforms here. But I want you to know what a chatbot is. A chatbot is if I send somebody a message, it automatically responds based on some of the content in there. That's all a chatbot is. So if you're ever engaging with somebody on a messaging platform, there might be a chance that you're actually engaging with a bot, artificial intelligence. So all that is, it's already predictive what you're looking for and how to do that. But you, for your small business, you need to consider how can you leverage the platforms you're already connected with other people on. You're already connected to possible clients, customers, target market people. In one direct way that you can connect with them, in addition to email, in addition to posting social media, is you can have this relationship by direct message. You can use the messaging platforms on LinkedIn, the messaging platforms on Facebook, the messaging platforms that are available to you in any context. One that I've just recently started using more is Alignable. And we'll talk about that in another video that I'm shooting for that local video one that I teased at the very beginning. If you don't know what Alignable is, definitely watch for the link for this other video because you want to check in there. But there are messaging platforms of how I can have this direct communication with my network of people that I'm already connected with. You need to be able to use that a little bit. There's also one more that I want you to consider, and that is actually having a messenger platform on your website. Now this is a step further, but a lot of times for frequently asked questions, you can have an easy plug-in of a messaging platform where somebody there, even, again, artificial intelligence, AI, there are so many plugins that make this very simple, but it really helps engage those people visiting your website. So look into that. If you've got questions about that, be sure to reach out to me or reach out to your tech person to find out how can you get a messaging platform on your website directly. Guys, those are my 5 big predictions for 2018 and how to be successful in your small business when we're talking about social media this year. Now, I teased a little something to you. I teased that we're going to talk a little bit about a local aspect of this as well. And so if you're a local business, click on the link that we're going to share in the description below, because that's going to be a specific video about local businesses and some things that they can do to explode their social media presence in 2018. I also teased a bonus, and I need to talk to you a little bit about that bonus. So that bonus is about what you can be doing to benefit your social media, to benefit your small business, benefit your marketing overall in 2018. It consists of 4 C's. The first C is community. Focus in, double down on your immediate community around you. Local search is exploding. People are reaching out and they want a personal experience and they want it in their immediate community. Number 2, I alluded to earlier, collaboration. Right? Find some other businesses. Find some people that you can join up that maybe you serve the same client base, the same customer base. Work together. It's not always about competition. If you work on how you can collaborate together, you're both going to see the benefit. And the best part is your customer is the one that wins. So you really need to consider community, collaboration. Cheating, I'm looking at my notes. My third one is contribution. What is it that you can do to give back? Give back to your community, give back to your consumer, give back to your customer, give back to your network. How is it that you can contribute back? So that's our third C. And our fourth C ties right alongside that, and that is causes. We've seen in 2017, cause marketing was huge. It's going to continue. That trend is going to move forward, particularly with millennials becoming a major part of the market space. And one way that you can connect with that millennial market space is to be willing to share what causes are important to you. Now, some of that's going to go right back to the first C, which was community. But the whole idea here is build some of your marketing around supporting the causes that are important to you, important to your industry, important to your community, important to your customer. You've got to do more than just give money. You've got to get behind it. You can share the hashtags when it's a relevant event. You can actually get involved and volunteer and get your employees to volunteer. But these 4 C's, if you pay attention to them in 2018, I promise you, again, I'm going on record right here, I promise you, you will see a growth in your business, possibly an explosion. Good luck in 2018.